Hey guys, mtg noob here. I'm gonna play first. Keep this hand. Looks pretty good. This is a little bit too high for what we're trying to do at the moment, but I think having pretty sweet curves if we're going to stuff and things. Pretty sweet curve if we're gonna be on the aggressive side of this thing. Alright, so we will swing for 2. Drop a Highborn Ghoul. Pass the turn. See what he plays out. Okay, another Unbreathing Horde. So this is pretty unfortunate. The sweeper in this set is Rolling Temblor, so I don't know if I really want to overextend into that. However, my hand is pretty good with a third land, so even if he wipes away all 3 of these zombies, then I can play a pretty big horde or a messenger. So we'll see if he doesn't drop a land. We're looking pretty good. I guess he's on either Burning Vengeance or Rug. Since he's got the Desperate Ravings, he might want the blue flashback. We're just going to beat here. Okay, he's got to waste a volley on that. That's totally fine. He's at 10. Play another one out. We have a pretty aggressive hand. Okay, hopefully this isn't a Huntmaster. Huntmaster is very bad for us. Alas. It's probably Geist Flame? No. Devil's Play for 1. Okay. Try to beat in here for 4. Goes down to 6. Our horde would be a 4/4 versus playing the messenger. If he has Huntmaster, which I don't think he's playing in his list, but I could be wrong, the horde is just better. Gains 2 life, goes to 8. Can't block this. Blocks the horde with the wolf. Flips, kills this. He's at 4. I think we're just going to play messenger. Put him to 4 now. And have a bunch of power on the field. Yeah, I can't see how he gets out of this, but we'll see. Yep, alright. So playing against either Burning Vengeance or Rug, he's got a lot of burn spells. So Witchbane Orbs are definitely coming in. And I believe we could get rid of some of the heavier removal, like Sever. He might have Delver, but I doubt it. He might also side into something. So he's probably going to try to kill a lot of our guys. So we'll bring these 2 in. I think it's okay to cut the dead weights. And cut the Victim of Nights. And then bring in the Tributes. And probably cut 2 Tragic Slips. Now, we're going to be really sad if he ends up playing Delver turn 1, which is very possible. So you know what? I'm going to leave in the slips. They might not be as good, but I think they're better for potential let me side into creatures version of the deck. Now, the only way we are able to stop Burning Vengeance is by having the Witchbane Orb. So he might be countering that by bringing in his own artifact removal, like Ancient Grudge. But I think things are looking good here with this start. Okay, we'll play out a Gravecrawler. And then we're gonna bash first, obviously, in case he wants to. Okay, and we're gonna overextend. We might be overextending into a Rolling Templar. However, he's got a Witchbane Orb. Why does he have a Witchbane Orb? Okay, that's interesting. Like I was saying, we might be overextending into a Sweeper here. That's actually perfect. But it would have been okay. Alright, we draw Tragic Slip. Just going to bash for 4. I mean, Priest does nothing at this point. Just play a Messenger. Okay, he's at 12, so we have a very aggro start. He could flashback Devil's Play here. That doesn't really do much. Okay, Witchbane Orb. That's fine. As you can see, things are looking very aggressive for us. Okay, let me just read this. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll find something out here. Okay, so we can't target him, but we still have a bunch of power on the field. So, even if he goes crazy here, we have a way to deal with things. Alright, I don't know. Yes, why can't I find blue? Sorry, bro. Probably got a Brimstone Volley or 2. Maybe a Geist Flame. Clanging Mists. Interesting. Wow, that's kind of annoying. Kind of obnoxious. So we will now Altars Reap this. So it untaps. And we might be overextending here with the Priest. But I'd rather have 5 power in play. This may or may not be an overextension. So, that being said, if he has a Sweeper, we just get blown out. Found blue, which I guess is essential to his game plan. So we have a 5 power on the board. These don't untap. I could have also Tragic Slipped one of these and then replayed it for 6 power, which might have been better than just playing out the 1-2, which he could just kill. So I have no idea what this is going to be. I'm guessing he's going to blast this with a Devil's Play. I think that was a minor misplay on my behalf. We don't have any haste things, but he's at 5. We have no way to deal with his Witchbane Orb. So I guess Witchbane Orb against this is very good. I think that's a flashback Devil's Play. Yeah. If we lose this game, I think it's definitely due to our poor play. Let's not do that. Let's do this while he's tapped out. Then replay this. And then make a 5-5. Okay, we'll play out our land. And now at least we have a 5-5 flyer in the air, which should be hard for him to deal with. And then we got a bunch of dudes. So I think that was okay, but we'll see. Alchemy, he's probably digging for another Clinging Mist, which means I'm probably just swinging with the Demon, just in case. I don't want to have my other guys untapped, if not possible. Okay, bash him with the Demon. No sense in everybody else not being able to join the party. And we will play out a land. And we will pass. So our demon doesn't untap, but I think he needs either Snapcast or Clinging Mist, etc. Just hanging on. Alright, let's get in for 5 here. Let's see what makes 5. This makes 3. This makes it. Bash in with these gentlemen. Okay, Snappy Doodle. Clinging Mist. Okay, that's fine. They're not gonna untap. We're gonna play out our ghoul here, because if he wipes our board, we could then make another demon. So I think he's running out of time. He's got to have more Snapcasters and more Clinging Mists. Okay, so he's gonna just Clinging Mist, which is annoying. That's fine. Not gonna play out that messenger. This guy's coming in. Clinging Mist. He's gonna buy himself another turn. We're not gonna do anything. Okay, Thought Scour himself. Another retrieval, another mist. So this game's getting stalled out, but he's not really doing anything outside of playing Clinging Mist, so I don't really mind this. I mean, I'd love it to be a little bit more exciting. However, it is what it is. Okay, we'll bash in for 5. Now, if he has a Brimstone Volley, that might have been a mistake there. But then we at least get another demon. Okay, so he goes to 3. That's fine. We're not gonna fall. Well, let's see. We will fall for it. Okay, so we have a demon and a ghoul. And then these guys won't untap. Ravings. He's got 5 cards. We are just sitting here doing stuff. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so he wipes our board. We say okay. But we're not worried, because our guys just get regrown. So, yes, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Unless he just plays something really bomby off the top. Okay, we'll play that. The Gravecrawler. Play our other Gravecrawler. And we will pass. He's got 4 cards in hand. Okay, he's gonna, I guess, retrieval here. Yep, you're in for the long haul. Alchemy. I think he's gotta have some way to put the pieces back together. So he ditches Thought-Scour, Snapcaster, Hinterland Harbor. I mean, he's got to have some way to eventually kill us, which, if it's Burning Vengeance, then we just drop Witchbane Orb, and we should be good. I mean, I don't want to play it out now, because then he's digging. Just bash with him. Okay, that's fine. And I don't think he'll have enough mana to just one-shot us out of nowhere with Burning Vengeance, which I don't see at all. So maybe he's got something else going. Okay, another Wilds, which he sacks. Here's his graveyard. I guess he's going to just try to Devil's Play us a bunch, which he can never really tap out without a Clinging Mist up. Okay, Retrieval. It's back Clinging Mist. Alright, we'll bash away with these two. He'll mist, and then we're gonna drop. He's got 1, 2 Mystic Retrievals left. Those guys are not gonna untap. I think it's time to just drop the Witchbane Orb. He's getting close enough. And if we just play this out, I mean, he's tapped out in case he was running Dissipate. Then, oh man, guess he had no sideboard hate for a Witchbane Orb. Alright, so I guess he says, good game. No sense in playing it out. Alright, I guess he wants to play it out. He said he could still win with Snapcaster, which is fine by me. Alright, he drops the falls. And that's that. Alright, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe.